first of all, if in order to really get into this passionate energy and this, to integrate this lesson of the King of Wands, for you to get your Empress, is by moving away from morals. Just simply second guess, oh, it's so easy. Second guess your morals, second guess the way you are seeing life, and second guess the way you maneuver around it, because there might be actual mistakes that you've been doing here, but also in order to rebuild a system of morality, you have to set it on fire first. It's just a rule. Like I said, not making the rules. So simply move away from anything moral, but something makes me believe that you've already did that. This emotional energy that is coming in, try to make like emotional offers towards yourself in order for like, yeah, like I said, you know, with your inner child, make yourself intuitive feelingful offers out of your intuition. So really try to connect yourself with your intuition, which I do see you hiding from right now, or like somehow you're hiding inside of yourself. That's not a bad thing. That's actually, you're exactly there where you're meant to be. Like you're exactly there where you're supposed to be, because you've been hurt a lot, especially in the head. So this connection with the divine, with the gods, is somehow hurt. Maybe you grew up Christian, but you're actually Hellenistic, you know, something like that. So second guess and wonder, maybe inform yourself a little bit more about the Greek gods. If you go and look at my playlists, I have a lot of witch talks about Greek gods. We can bring this back, you guys. We can bring back the morning affirmations and the witch talks. I just have to find some content I can do for that. Allow that to come back into your life, and allow, maybe, I'm hearing Hecate mostly. Hecate is like who's trying to guide you, which also means that you're supposed to be going in a lot more of a witch direction than you think you are. Hecate is the best friend of Persephone, even in the underworld. So, and she's very connected to dogs and to black dogs, and she has a three-headed dog who has a very specific name. All my Greeks out there probably know that. It's like the three-headed dog from Hecate. He has a specific name. I think it's something with C. I forgot it. She's very cool, and she speaks of the connection of the three. And whenever you're at a crossroad, maybe try to give some gifts to the gods. My biggest advice, garlic. The gods love garlic more than anything else. Give them some garlic and they're like, oh my god, thank you. And also, the gods have created this world, so the more gratitude you show towards this world and existing in this world, the more things you'll get back, and the more you'll find options. Like I said, I understand that who you really want and who you're doing this all for is your Empress, is like your one and only dream woman, the woman that you've always wanted in your whole entire life. I understand, but you first have to take care of yourself, because if you're going back to her the way you are right now, you'll fuck it up. I don't think you're in contact though. So if this is a contact situation, like when the universe has already pushed you guys to the point where you are talking to each other, you are ready. But when you're not talking to her and you're in a no contact situation and the universe keeps blocking your path to her, that's a sign that you are not ready. So now ask yourself, are you actively talking to her? Did the universe put her in your life right now or not? If she's not, work on yourself. If she is, work on the relationship with her. You understand? Quite easy. Trust the universe, trust the process, because this is, I think, something you have to learn as well right now. So trust that the universe is putting you exactly there where you are, and that things will get a lot better in the future. If you just trust and relax. It's like when you pee, you know? When you're constantly clenching your butt cheeks, you also can't pee. You have to relax, so things can get out. Relax, calm down, maybe smoke some more weed, have some more sex, calm down, don't have too much sex. You'll get chlamydia and then you'll die. Don't get chlamydia and die. Actually, don't get pregnant. Any more advice? Oh, drink some more blue stuff. It helps you with the passion. I tell you what you have to simply learn is like you have to learn how to let your passion guide you. You need a little bit more like Mediterranean influence. Get out of this German ass head, pull this stick out of your ass and go dancing and get drunk on a Wednesday night and have some more passion for life. Try to take life as an apple. Maybe this time do follow the apple. And you know how the Greek gods, that's the upside from them. Rather than looking at the Christian God, Christianity has a bunch of rules where it's like, don't do this, and don't do this, and especially don't do that. When in the Hellenistic belief, it's like, if you do that, you have to just give us something, then you're like, good. I mean, do act with, like, the gods try to show us things to not do. We're supposed to be learning on their example. Like, for example, Icarus, who fell in the sea because he was flying too close to the sun, even though his father told him not to, because his father created the wings. And he still flew too close to the sun, and then he died, which is why we call it the Icarian Sea. So, like, there are a lot of heroes in the stories that became heroes because they didn't respect the rules. So, also, what's his name? The king of Ithaca. What's his name? I'll figure it out. He also broke a lot of rules, and people told him, like, this is not, and especially Athena. Athena loves, and adores a good hero story. So if you want to have Athena on your side, do something heroic, something super heroic, full of passion. Athena loves that, okay? Because the only thing that you have to learn, my friend, is how to take the initiative and when to take the initiative. And you're going to learn that, and once you know it, you're going to go get back your empress, and then you're going to have to pray. But it's going to be cool. It's going to be interesting. Like, this is the showdown of your life. I feel like you realize that you've actually did lose something that was very valued and very important to you, and now you feel blocked from your manifestations. Don't go into a victim complex. Become the emperor instead. Look, this is who he is. This is who you want to be. And you can only become this person if you value your younger self as well. If you value the entirety of you. Do you think this man would be insecure? Does he look insecure to you? No. He looks like the type of person that knows what he wants and he's just gonna go get it. So, this is who you want to be. Go. Go. And stop asking your father for advice. He doesn't know it. He's not an emperor. He's probably a king of swords. 90% of the fathers these days that I've met are not even close to this man. They didn't even integrate the king of swords lesson. Most of these fathers nowadays are the king of swords in reverse, which is an overly cold and mentally abusive man. And most mothers are a queen of cups in reverse, so emotionally manipulative and trapped in a victim complex. Do you know these women? Do you know this man? You do. You know these men that always mentally abuse you, so you do that what they tell you, and you don't even realize it. They just do it. They're overly cold and they don't have feelings. And these women that simply have bottom power and reign over their abusive husband by forcing him to do stuff with emotionality. Aren't you happy you learned that lesson and integrated that because you got over the king of swords in reverse? Aren't you happy that you learned that lesson because you would have been an abusive adult man for the rest of your life? So whatever made you learn that lesson, be grateful, be thankful, let it go, and become who you truly are. And do that with a picture, please. Please do that with a picture. Get yourself a little picture of when you were a child and be a little bit more careful with your resources. You have to make a decision to end cycles of lying and celebrate the truth. Because the great thing is that the truth pulls the rat tail of change. So once the truth comes out, change is inevitable. And you want to change because you don't want to be who you currently are anymore. Otherwise, you wouldn't have found yourself here anyways. Shalom, people. See you later.